Everyone, it is Hilltime Sports, and I apologize that I'm late. I just was not feeling it this morning. I feel really bad. Um, yeah, I do feel really bad. My anxiety, not my anxiety, my depression was hitting me pretty hard today. So here we go. My best to call the game as well as I can. Hello, Fire Goddess. Hello, my love. How you doing? I'm tired. I need to go potty. I should go to the restroom. Do that right now. How you doing today? Eagles are in a single back formation at the 34-yard line. Two receivers, two tight ends, a running back, backfield. Barkley pitch to Barkley gets a move on and gets about three. All right, shotgun formation. 11 in motion. Blitz throws. Caught at the 43 by Devontae Smith. All right, third down and one. Here comes the tush push, it looks like. What's going on here? I'm out. We're on commercial break. I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be back. All right. Let's see if I can actually figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Rolled out of bed like this. What's everybody doing today? All right, the Eagles are on offense. It is they actually don't look as gray as I thought I did. Crazy. Only like a few spots. All right, here comes the tush push. There is a false start. Third down and 6. All right, third down and 6. Shotgun formation. Devontae Smith in motion to the left. The screen. Drops back. Throws it deep and dropped by Devontae Smith, and it's going to be fourth down. He took a shot on that one, but just couldn't hold on. A little too high. I just went through the hands. Oh, boy. All right. Sorry. If you're in here, don't forget to leave a like. It'll help out the channel. That makes sure people will see it. So punt's going to be away pretty soon. Punt's away to the 15-yard line. It was a good punt. 31 seconds left in the quarter. My predictions for this game? Well, I think that the Eagles get it going offensively. I mean, they've been really bad recently. So I see them getting it together for the most part. Hopefully, they play more than one quarter of football. Honestly, defensively, I think they'll play a lot better because they got Jalen Carter back. But I still think it's going to be a close game. Eagles still aren't 100% what they should be, and it's really showing. So we're on commercial break. The Eagles punted the ball away. Still waking up. What's everybody gonna do today? How's everybody's Sunday so far? What did everybody do? Is that still? Is this Doc? They still have like Grey's Anatomy. Is that still a thing? Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts, 2020. We're both on the same team. Now Carson Wentz is the starter for the Minnesota Vikings after being ousted after the 2020 season. Didn't perform well, but he takes over At where? Need me some points. Hurts does need more points, man. I need the Eagles to win. They're just not doing what they're supposed to do. How are you doing today, Zach? Football as well. That was a completion from Carson Wentz to Justin Jefferson at the 20-yard line. All right. Single back formation. Two receivers to the right. Motion from Hawkinson. Justin Jefferson on the left. Jordan Mason in the backfield. Looks like a 5-man front. And the Vikings look like they're going to be taking a time out. No, that's the end of the first quarter. Never mind. We're good. I'm not paying attention. I'm still waking up. Kind of a rough morning, but here we are. So how did we get here so far? Saquon Barkley's had himself. Bills are off, but we have Talladega today. Ooh, okay. What time's Talladega? So what we have here is the Eagles went on a drive. They had a few rushes from Saquon Barkley. He had 8-yard run and then like a 6-yard run, 5-yard run. The touchdown came from a Jalen Hurts like deep ball to AJ Brown after a scramble drill. Told AJ Brown to go and go further. 2:28 Eastern time, green flag. So that's going to be starting in about an hour. Wait, that's going to be starting really soon, isn't it? In an hour? Not an hour. For me. I'm on the West Coast, so I have to convert your time. It's 10:38 in the morning for me. So, yeah. And then the what was it? The London game. It was like 35-7. I wasn't even awake for that. Is it even? Let me see. NFL 11:28. Okay, cool. So in about an hour, not too bad. The Panthers are beating the Jets. Dolphins and Browns are tied. Chiefs are beating the Raiders, of course. My prayers weren't answered. Looks like they're gonna lose. Jaguars beat the Rams. Rams beat the Jaguars really bad. Yeah, 3 hours behind. We're always late to everything. Unfortunately. I have a lot of friends on the East Coast that I talk to on Discord. We play games and stuff, and my curtains are really bad. Everything's just really bad in my room. It's alright though. Okay, here we go. 15 minutes left in the second quarter, obviously, after that quarter ended. Single back formation. Tight end in motion, two receivers to the left, three receivers to the left now. Justin Jefferson on the right. Jordan Mason gets the toss and picks up about 4 or 5. Carson Wentz is 4 for 7 for 68 yards. The Vikings had a field goal, and they're looking to drive and take a lead. The Eagles are looking to beat out a two-game skid after losing to the Broncos and the Giants the last 2 weeks. Single back formation, two tight ends to the left, two receivers to the right. It looks like a blitz is coming from the right-hand side of the Eagles. We'll see what happens. A run. Jordan Mason gets nowhere and is stopped by a horde of Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are trying to stop them. Rashee Rice scored a touchdown. Showing that right now, unfortunately. So if you're into the Chiefs, that's what I have to say. I hate the Chiefs. So, here we are. 3rd down and 5. Shotgun formation. Jordan Mason to the left. Two receivers to the left and two to the right. A motion by Addison to the right hand side. The clock goes to 0, but it's. Oh, and Carson! Interception! Yes! Go! You son of a bitch for the touchdown, Jalen Hunt! Yes! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have cussed. Oh, Carson Wentz took a big ol' hit and threw the ball right into the arms of Jalen Hunt for a touchdown, and the Eagles have taken a 13-3 lead, and I don't have a scoreboard. Let's see if we can remedy that situation. My fault. I shouldn't have cussed. I got too excited. Oh, he got rocked on that play. Oh, boy. Let me see. Let's see if I can make a scoreboard real quick. It ain't gonna be pretty. Save that. Open. Use lurk. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, so the Eagles are up 14-3. Finally, dude, we're freaking winning a game by more than a touchdown. Hopefully we can play a whole damn game of football before. I just hope we can play a whole game of football this time. 14-3. Up. Let me get some logos here. That way I don't look. Trying to figure this baby out. Da, 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 da. What's up, Raven? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. The Eagles are up 14-3 after an interception from Jalen Hunt after Carson Wentz was rocked. Oh, yeah. User alert. That makes sense. I apologize. How's everybody doing today? You know, I Browns got a touchdown on the Dolphins? No way. Let me see. My mom and brother are Dolphins fans, so it kind of hurts in a way. But also, you know, the Dolphins need to rebuild. Quinshon Judkins has 71 yards and a touchdown. I really apologize about my setup. I wasn't going to stream today. Woke up feeling kind of blue. So, thanks to my girlfriend or my fiance, he said you should just push through and see and just get on, even if you don't feel that great. I'm like, okay. She walked me through it. She helped me set up. It was like, okay, I'll be on here. So shout out to her for getting me going, and shout out to everyone that's here. If you guys don't already like the thingy, the stream, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, my girlfriend was very much adamant that I. Do you want all these teams to lose? The Eagles and the Vikings, or the Jets and the Jets and the Dolphins? Probably the Eagles and Vikings because of the NFC. You're a Lions fan, correct? Rod Taylor is in for the Jets. Okay, so that could mean something better than what they've been doing. I think Rod Taylor's a way better quarterback than Justin Fields, and I don't like saying anything really bad about players, but when you're bad, there's no hope. So the Vikings, I mean, Justin Fields has had every opportunity to succeed. So let me try. I'm trying to get a scoreboard going for one. I formation, Addison in motion into the backfield. Motions back out. Stops. It's a handoff to Mason. Gets a hole. It cuts outside and gets tackled for about a 4-yard gain. There's a flag on the play. Might be some hugging and tugging on the field. And this one might... Yep, we got some hugging and tugging. And this one's coming back on that one. So number 84 was hugging and tugging on who is that? I can't tell. But on Johnson, number 48, and that one's gonna come back. It's gonna be first down and 20, putting the Vikings in a very tight spot. You never want to go that far back. This trying to concentrate on the game. First and 19. Shotgun formation. Mason in motion. Screen pass to Mason. Thrown backwards and a fumble. Oh my gosh. It was a fumble. It had to be. That was thrown backwards. But thrown out of bounds. Holy crap. What is up with Carson Wentz? He was good for like a season. Okay, here we go. Really want both. Here we go. Oh, move you down. It is second and 25. Carson Wentz is on the run, throws the ball deep in the air, and picked off by Makuma at the 45-yard line, and this is not looking pretty for the Minnesota Vikings. Who knew it took Minnesota throwing like a million interceptions for the Eagles to finally get it going? And stop dancing in the end zone, get on offense, and let's win the game. Can we please score more points? We finally get turnovers. The Eagles the Eagles have had trouble getting turnovers, getting interceptions, fumbles all season long, and it's led to longer fields. So hopefully this is going to get them going. But I hope everybody is doing well today. Like I said, just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Can't believe this. Okay, the Eagles might be able to pull this out and get right. No, they did not. They're that bad. Oh, they did. Dude, the Dolphins suck. Mike McDaniel's gonna get fired after this. He is definitely getting fired. The Titans are beating the Patriots. Hey, if he fumbles the game, I'm all for it. I mean, we need some kind of get right game right now. The Bills also next week need a get right game. Who are they playing? Who are the Bills playing next week? Let's see. Bills. They're playing the Panthers, so that's definitely a get right game for them. If they beat the Panthers, I feel like they'll be okay. I just had a rough couple games. Titans are actually winning. How did they score? Cam Ward has 109 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, Carolina. That should be a good game for you. It's the run defense right now is banged up. Not really. Oh, Carolina? Yeah, definitely. I actually picked them early on to be like a sleeper playoff team. And it just hasn't panned out because the Buccaneers have been really good. But yeah, Ward to Chimere DK. My brother is probably watching the game. Obviously, a Titans fan, unfortunately. So he's probably happy. I would love for the Titans to beat the Patriots. That'd be really, really good. It'd be good for you, too. We'll see. All right. Eagles got in the single back formation. Looks like a blitz from the right side. Oh, no, it's a play action pass. Throw to Goddard. Spins around and only gets about one. I mean, I love football. Football is probably my favorite sport. Always has been. So to just talk football is what I love. He just threw. So he ran. So Carson Wentz just threw it off his back shoulder. I mean, back foot. Like that. He had no oomph. He just kind of chucked that thing up, hoping someone on his team was going to catch it. Another single back formation. Two receivers to the left. Barkley in the backfield. Looks like a blitz from the right-hand side. Nope. Double blitz. And Barkley is swallowed up by a swarm of Minnesota Vikings. The Purple People Eaters. Well, they're not the purple. Whatever. That was just bad play calling. There was a blitz on the outside, and no one blocked anyone on this one. It looked like everybody was just running in slow motion on the offensive line. And it was just a really bad. Dang, my hair's all messed up. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 14. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like a blitz is coming up the middle. Yep, blitz. But gets it. It's tossed off to Will Shipley, who gets back to the line. Really? Right when I said the freaking Titans were up. Oh, boy. Well, there goes that. There goes that. Cam Jurgens is questionable. Aziz Ojulari. The Eagles are going to have to punt on 4th and 7. It's crazy, dude. Oh, we're in the second quarter. I should probably switch. I'm still getting the hang of this. Let's. Punts away. It's a high booming kick. And bounces into the end zone. Sidney Brown almost got to it, but it was way far into the end zone. And we're going to a commercial break where Carson Wentz tries to throw his 3rd interception on the... Oh, he looks like he's hurting. He's like clutching his stomach. He got hit pretty hard on that play when he threw the 1st interception. Let's see. What's going on in the world of the NFL right now? For those of you that care. 14-3, Minnesota is losing to the Eagles. Patriots and Titans are tied 10-10. Panthers and Jets are in for a riveling. What's up, Zed? How you doing, my buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I wasn't gonna do this today, but my girlfriend dragged me out of bed and said, "You gotta do it. I believe in you. I know you're depressed. This is gonna make you feel better." It has, you know. Just having the love and support of everyone here has been really, really helpful. Panthers and Jets are tied. The Bears are beating the Saints, which is not surprising. Browns beating the Dolphins 10-3. And the Raiders are losing to the Chiefs. Even after my prayers and rosary and things like that, they just can... You know, this wasn't meant to be. I got like weird hair going on. I didn't brush it. Did I turn on a light? I wonder. But yeah, the Eagles are up 14-3 after a Jalen Hurts touchdown to A.J. Brown, which is surprising because we haven't seen A.J. Brown do anything. Billy Napier fired. Billy Napier. From Auburn? Is he on Auburn? Florida. Oh, dang. Have they been... I can make a deal with you if you're up for it. I can remember to keep you in my prayers if you do this. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that for you. I'll definitely do that. I always like praying for people. But Billy Napier, what happened? Has he just not been performing? Florida. Florida Gators. I'm trying to figure out. All right, Carson Wentz in the shotgun, motion from I think Justin Jefferson or Thielen. Play action pass. Oh, and pressure, and it's caught by number 1 on the Vikings, but Carson Wentz took another shot. Oh, they're 3-4. They started off really well, didn't they? They started off 23. Ooh, yeah, that's time to fire. I mean, Urban Meyer's available. You're into that guy. What is that? Single back formation. And off. And gets nowhere. It looks like it. Florida's always had like a great offense. My mom and my neighbor are Florida fans. That's so crazy. That'd be nice. A Wentz fumble or another Wentz pick. That'd be really nice. I think JJ McCarthy, when he comes back, if he's already back, he's going to probably play. Do the Florida Gators have like a good personnel then? Shotgun, and they're pushing blitz. Pass to Jefferson, gets away from Makuba, and is racing down the field up to the 20, to the 16-yard line, and just like that, the Vikings are looking to score. They're on the doorstep of Mordor. Dang it, dude, a screen pass? How do you not tackle that guy? Makuba came up and just missed a tackle on Justin Jefferson, and Jihad Campbell chased him down. Not good. Not great at all. Who do you got winning the NASCAR, the Talladega thing today? Pistol formation. Looks like a blitz coming from the left side. Play action pass. Thrown to number 84 and tackled by Makuba. I mean, could have done that last play. I hope my microphone level isn't too high and I'm not speaking too loud. I have a tendency to speak too loud when it comes to like this stuff because I never know just how high I need to speak. Alright, Wentz and the Vikings are on the doorstep. It's still a 14-3 game, so a touchdown here will put them right back into it. 2nd and 1. Single back formation and a timeout from the Vikings. Second timeout called with 6:50 left in the quarter. Alright, we're going to see what's going on in the NFL now. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. Bears up 13-0. Chiefs up 14-0. Browns up 17-3. What's going on here? Dylan Gabriel hasn't done garbage. 5 for 7 for 55 yards, and Judkins just has 77 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the Dolphins suck. Bro, I'm a huge boxing fan. My favorite fighter retired 6 years ago, but won last night in bare knuckle boxing. He's 44. Just want to share. Big deal. Who's your favorite boxer? Who is your favorite boxer? I really don't know a lot about boxing. I know some of the names. Single back formation. Justin Jefferson and Hawkinson switch places. 2 tight ends to the right. Strong. Let's see. Gonna throw it. up and dropped! Dropped by Justin Jefferson with DeJean on the coverage. Oh, Nene. Good job. Oh, how did that happen? So Justin Jefferson catches it at the high point, and Cooper DeJean, no, he just kind of like stretches his arms out and makes sure Jefferson can't get it. That's basically okay. So he stretched his arms out, and then he had one hand on the ball, and then he just swatted it down. Okay. Single back formation. Another play action pass. Gets up and just overthrows it into the back of the end zone. It's going to be 4th down and 1. And Carson Wentz is looking in premier fashion. Paulie Malignaggi? It's okay if you didn't hear of him. He's not super duper popular. Just amazed me because he dug deep into his soul last night. Very inspired. You know, when I think like one of the best things about sports is that it has a tendency to get you going, especially when you're going through tough times and you need inspiration. Single back formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. A play action pass again, and a flag. I think we got some hugging and tugging. That might be a flag on the play. Yep, hugging and tugging on the offense. B. Brandel. So Brandel, the center, held on to, I think, Jalen Carter. I didn't really see anything there, if I'm being 100% honest. That didn't really look too bad. Real, man. Exactly. You know, when you have dedication and faith and all that, not over until it's over. Just got to keep getting up. And the field goal is up, and the field goal is good. 14-6. It's still a very, comebackable game. I love sports, dude. Sports have gotten me through a lot of trouble. I remember... I'll tell a little personal story. So 2017, or we'll go back to 2016. Probably one of the worst years of my life. I turned 25, and it really bothered me. That really bothered me. I had anxiety every day. It was anxiety constantly. Got so bad I couldn't leave the house at all. Really bad. I was in kind of not a very good relationship at the time. You know, when you're young and immature, things happen. But the anxiety was so bad, I just didn't feel like, it was bad. I'm not going to get into details because I can't on YouTube. But in February or something, February, I think, person leaves and, devastated, obviously. It's a 5-year relationship. And I was on autopilot for the longest time that year. I don't remember a lot of 2017. But then, Carson Wentz goes down. He goes down. Everybody on my side, I worked at Lowe's, and I have 2 Eagles fans. My girlfriend was my grandma's nurse, and she left me too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Really? 2017 as well. That's great. It's a small world out there. Very small world. So, Carson Wentz goes down. And I have 2 friends who are also Eagles. Not 2 friends. 2 co-workers that are Eagles fans. They're like, oh, we're done. But there was always... Exactly. Exactly. Sports and prayer for me. And, good support system's really good. the Carson Wentz goes down, and I'm like, okay, Nick Foles has had 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I think we're gonna be okay. There was a feeling inside of me that I was like, the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl no matter what. And they're like, no, 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 you're an idiot. And lo and behold, they won. Kickoffs away. So that really got me out of my funk that year. And then this past year, I was kind of in another funk. I think we got a holding penalty. Just kind of trying to figure out life. I got a late start in a lot of things. I still don't know what's going to happen. Financially, work part-time, trying to my girlfriend. And, kind of just started doing this. And we'll see where it goes, to be honest. She's fully on board. Like today, always going to be bad days. Just know you. Oh, yeah. Definitely. You could definitely talk. Anybody can talk to me. I don't mind, talking about that stuff. I will let people know if it's getting too heavy. Because, I gotta protect my mental health too. If I'll let people know, look, because I used to stream on Twitch gaming, and I kind of became like an unofficial therapist, and that really brought me down, mentally. So I do have boundaries now, but I'm always open to talk. I just think that the football space, this little Eagles football space is a place for fun and to get away from it all. So I'm trying to keep it that way. But you can always message me in private. Private message I'm okay with. Single back formation, a pitch to Barkley gets nothing. Sorry about that. Got into a little rant. There's a flag on the play. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You can message me in private. I'm okay with that. I think that the streaming space, the NFL space, is a place we can all chill. This is definitely a place I want people to feel safe in. I want people to feel like they're welcome, no matter what background they come from or whatever. Um, I am open about what I believe on this channel. I don't expect anybody else to believe what I believe. But shotgun formation, we'll get back into it. Shotgun formation. Running back to the left. Looks like a blitz is going to be coming from the right-hand side. 2 receivers to the right, one to the left. A handoff to Barkley, spins, breaks a tackle, and gets about, I think, close back to the to about the yard marker, and they're showing DeAndre Swift just had a touchdown. Yeah, dude, digging into football, this is definitely a safe place to be. I will never be a jerk about anything. All right, shotgun. We got a blitz. Barkley picks it up, and there's a flag. Oh boy. I just want people to feel welcomed. I don't care where you come from, what background you come from. I don't care. I just want people to feel like they can be here and just be friends, away from the world. It's just been weird lately, and we definitely need an escape from a lot of things. Especially, I feel like this is an escape. Even if I don't make a penny off of it, this has been an escape for me. It's been fun. All right, shotgun formation, running back to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and 1 to the right. And here we go. A throw to Goddard. It's 3rd down and 20, and we're going to probably punt. Yeah. So often in sports, we are reminded miracles are real. Oh, definitely. I don't know. Like, one of my favorite ones is the Miracle on Ice. Soviet Union was like really good, and the USA team beat the Russian team. It wasn't the gold medal game, but it was like really cool. All right, boom. Here we go to the 30-yard line, caught up and tackled. Not much there. I'm gonna go get some water if that's okay with you. I hope that's all right. All right. Hard to explain, but I used to view playing with my dog or fantasy as a distraction. That's life. The rest is distraction. Exactly. The negativity is a distraction. And handoff, and Jordan Mason gets pulled back, and that's not good for my fantasy. Hey, I definitely agree. The stuff outside, the negativity is the distraction. I mean, it's okay to have like negative feelings, but you know, there's more to life than just negative feelings. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Running back to the right. Jefferson in motion. Mason on motion. Fake screen. Throws a screen to Hawkinson and gets tackled at the 35, I believe. Dude, for as much as the Eagles have like taken the ball away, as much as they've been good defensively, offensively they just don't look good at all. They've have one touchdown on offense, which is crazy. Defensively, the Eagles are great right now. Offensively, it looks like a train wreck. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Jordan Mason to the right. Blitz. Throws and caught by Jefferson for a 1st down. Coverage by Quinyon Mitchell. Patriots are up 17-13. Oh boy. Did you watch the did anybody else watch the Thursday night game? All right, single back formation. Justin Jefferson in motion to the right hand of the screen. Play action pass. Pressure up the side. Throw to 36 and gets tackled. No, there's like I think I'm trying not to blame it on the offensive coordinator, to be honest. But it's just so hard. It's hard not to blame it on the offensive coordinator because Kellen Moore was so good. Aaron Rodgers, that was a good game. Two old, unable to run quarterbacks just slinging the ball was probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. It made me feel young again. Made me feel sorry. Not young again. I'm still pretty kind of young. Um, but it made me feel like I was 18, 17, stuff like that, like in high school. early 20s. Made me feel like that, just seeing them go out there and batter their way. And that's the good thing about sports. Anything can happen, especially this year in football. Anything could happen. What's going on in the NFL? Let's see. I like to go over the scores during like commercial breaks. 17-13, Patriots and Titans. Drake May, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cam Ward, 144 yards and a touchdown. Tyjae Spears, 18 yards rushing. Not really good. I have a list of better OC we can get. Hank Fraley is Lions line coach and was our center in Super Bowl 39. Yeah, I remember him. Deuce Staley is Browns running back coach and won Super Bowl with us as a running back coach. If there's anybody out there, I just feel like Petulo sucked. Like, he was a good, like, passing game coordinator. And I think, like, I've said it before, like, it's okay in your job to want to be ambitious, but you have to know, like, sometimes you're just either not ready or you're never going to be ready for that position. And we can look at Josh McDaniels as a prime example of someone who's a really good offensive coordinator. Like, I put him up there as one of the top offensive coordinators of all time. And he's just a terrible head coach. And that's okay. He's just meant to be an offensive coordinator. Spagnuolo is a very good defensive coordinator, but he showed that he wasn't a very good coach. And it just happens. Some people are not good offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. They're good position coaches or passing game coaches or strength and conditioning coaches. And it's just that way. Shotgun formation, second down and 8, 84 in motion. 2 receivers. And we got pressure up the middle. Throws it, and it's caught by Hawkinson. You know, a lot of people, it's good to be ambitious. I think it's good. But I don't think everyone is cut out for the job they want. And maybe that's okay. This Petulo guy was probably making a lot of money just being a passing game coordinator, but he's just way in over his head right now. Minute 28 left in the half. Wentz in the shotgun, running back to the left, 2 receivers to the left, and Hawkinson in motion. And coverage, and Wentz is dancing around the pocket, and throws it deep, and just throws it out of bounds. Just like that, the Vikings are going to punt again. The Eagles get it back with the chance to score 21 points, and could the Eagles please do something offensively? Everyone was covered on that play. I'm surprised Wentz was able to scramble around a little bit. And then he just gets a pop by Jalen Carter. They're showing him no love out there. Boom, and the 15-yard line, I believe, it just bounces out of bounds. I need a haircut. Definitely need a haircut. Let's see what's going on. Didn't check all the scores. Let's see. Panthers are still tied 3-3 with the Jets. So I really don't know what the Panthers are. Are they a good team or are they a bad team? I don't know. Browns are up on the Dolphins. Saints are getting destroyed by the Bears 20-0. Chiefs beating the Raiders 21-0. Just like that, we thought the Raiders. I thought the Raiders had a chance. I was hoping they did, but no. Back. Oh boy. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right. Brown to the left. Barkley, I think, to the left of Hurts. Looks like a blitz. Yep. Okay, 1 blitz. Thrown to Devontae Smith for about a 6-yard gain. Not going to say the other word because people like to go, oh, 6-7. Things like that. And I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. Shotgun formation. Blitz picked up. Thrown to Smith again. Turns up field and gets up to a... Ooh, and Smith took a shot on that one. I always get worried. He's such a little guy. He's so slight. He's so slight. Jalen Hurts is 9 for 10 for 86 yards and a touchdown. I mean, he's not doing terribly. He's not getting yards right now. First time out, Eagles, 34 seconds. Oh, probably going to get a commercial break. What's going on in that Panther game? I really want to know. Panther game. Bryce Young. Okay, so the Panthers just scored a touchdown. 117 yards for Young, 1 touchdown. Justin Fields got pulled, I think. I don't know what's going on there. So weird. Alrighty then. Dotson in motion, shotgun formation. Looks like a blitz coming from the left-hand side. I think, yep, blitz picked up by the... And caught, dropped by Brown. Oh, boy. Once again, Eagles not giving anyone carry but Barkley. Yeah, they're not. I mean, Shipley had a carry. Bigsby had a carry earlier. Brown just dropped that one. But when you're off, your running game is just bad, you know. You have to give it to your lead back. The best shot you've got, I guess. All right, shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right. Shipley in the backfield. Running back Goddard to the left. Blitz. Picked up by Shipley. Gets away and sacked. There we go again. 19 seconds, and the Eagles are just going to run out the clock because going to do. They'll suck on offense. This is... Eagles had one good play. One good play on offense, or a few good plays on offense, and then they've just been whatever the hell they've been. Played a good 15 minutes. 15 for Barkley and 10 for Bigsby. We'll never lose that, in my opinion. That's true. I would say about 20 carries for Barkley and 10 carries for Shipley. I think that's more of a good balance. You want your lead guy to get about 20 carries, in my opinion. But 15 could work for now. Especially, like... Why does my camera keep moving? Especially when you're early on in the season. We're still kind of early in the season. We're heading to the midway point. So... I would say, like, yeah, carries, split the carries a little bit more, and then in the playoffs, you get them a little bit better. It's 14-6. I think that's a good idea. I would say so. Anything, you know. Eagles just have no running game. They're not doing a lot of read options. They're not doing RPOs or anything like that. They're barely running out of the I formation. Get under center a little bit more. Unfortunately, Hurts doesn't like to play under center. Jake May with a big old bomb. Keishon Butte, 17-13 at the half. Dolphins and Browns in the wind and in the rain. Judkins breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and gets into the end zone. 17-3 on that one. Like anything, I would say get anything going offensively. Just hasn't been. Devontae Adams had himself a game. 35-7. A one-handed grab. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And I agree. I think early on you would want him to get like less carries. Unless they need him to carry the ball more. Especially after last year. He's probably tired from last year. And just early on, especially like right now is the time to get like Bigsby and Shipley going a little bit more. But once the playoffs hit, you really want to ramp it up for Barkley. And I kind of got a hot take. Like, if the Eagles continue to play this way, though, I think we're going to be one and done in the playoffs. You can't play offense like this and expect to win. The Eagles need to figure it out. They need an offensive identity. They need something, or they're in trouble. Because you can play against the Vikings like this. The Vikings aren't a good team without a quarterback. But you can't play against Tampa Bay again or Los Angeles again. I don't think I would do that. I think we got good returners. I just think like they don't get it going offensively. I think we're not gonna do it this year. And it's very hard. Only 8 teams. You have to remember, only 8 teams in the NFL have ever won back-to-back Super Bowls. So it's hard. I get it. I would love the Eagles to do it, to be one of those teams. But I'm realistic. I'm not going to like say, "Oh, it's a for sure thing," because you got fatigue, you got referees at play. You have a lot of stuff at play to hinder what's going on. And that's just me being realistic. I'm not gonna say like every year, We're not Dallas fans. We're not Cowboys fans. You gotta keep expectations. Only 8 teams have done it. We are. The Eagles on paper are really good, and I know they can repeat. They have the team to repeat. And we're beating our Eagles. Yeah, definitely. Eagles are definitely beating themselves right now. And it's unfortunate. It looks like that 2023 team, the one where they were like, they started out like really hot. What is like really hot, went 11-0, and then just lost 6 out of 7, and then lost in the playoffs. It looks like that team right now. And it's not even Vic Fangio's fault. It's not the defense's fault. It's the offense. This time it's the offense. Last time it was the defense. I don't even know who the coordinator was for the defense. Nope. Johnson was the offensive coordinator. Maybe this week, though, Kellen Moore gets fired and the Eagles can swoop him back up. I would love that. Come back to us. Be an offensive coordinator for the Eagles. Even Doug Peterson said he would come and be like not a coordinator, but an advisor. I would like that. Anybody? It just feels like it feels like Madden. Like in Madden, like my brother likes to run. You can run the same play over and over and over, and the computer is not going to not going to know what hit them, most of the time. The AI isn't that smart. But in the NFL, it works a lot different. You can't just keep calling similar plays and expect to win the game. And I feel like our offense does that. We just run. We're in the shotgun. We hand it off up the middle, and then get tackled for no yards. It's just not a good way to play. Hi, Levi. Want juice? Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna give my nephew some juice. Me too. I need a screen. I need a BRB screen. I definitely. Oh, there's my camera. My camera's old. The wiring sucks. Technical difficulties. Where's Sasha? Sasha, come here. Come here, chocolate. Hi, Sasha girl. Hi, my sausage girl. Hooga! Hooga! Bear! Come here, bear! Oh, they're not gonna come. What's everybody's plans for today after the Eagles game? Let's see, anything good going on? Hi, Bear. Bear. Patriots are up on the Titans. Still the Chiefs over the Raiders. My bear. And my bear. Girl. Good girl. Bears are up 20-7 on the Saints. Browns are beating the Dolphins 17-6. Panthers are losing. Patriots are winning. Oh. Up. Come on, Bear. Hi, Bear. 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 Yes, I get it. Down. Oh, boy. Game's still not on yet. What's going on here? Eagles, Vikings. Okay, we're going to start up the second half. Sorry, guys. Hasn't been. Boom. Jalen Hunt with the interceptions. Only 14 to 4. A lot better than they've been doing. You worry because, you know, Vikings can turn it on at any moment. Here we go. Greg Olsen is on the call. Okay, I didn't know that. Thought it might have been Brady. 14-6. And the Vikings are going to get the ball. Obviously. 15 rush yards to 41. Well, the Eagles at least have 41 rush yards. 117 total yards. 0 for 5 on first down, but 0 turnovers. The Eagles are 0 for 5 on first down. That's crazy. Gets it up to the 30. Oh, he broke a bunch. Oh, he's taking it outside to the 40, to the 45, stops, and gets thrown out of. Oh, my God. Oh, those knuckleball kicks are not good. Those are bad. I wish I could hear. We're going to have the game on mute. Eagles are beating themselves. Hopefully not. Single back formation. Jordan Mason in the backfield. Hands the ball off to Mason. Goes to the left, and he's got about 7 yards. And that's something we don't want to see. And Eagle down. No, we're good. Here we go. Second half is usually when the defense falters because our offense can't do anything. Alright. Go. Single back formation again. 30 in motion to the backfield. It's an I formation now. Blitz coming. Pitch to the outside. Cuts it upfield, and there it is. 35-yard line. He gets tackled. It's a Vikings first down. Here we go. Don't want to see that. Boop. Who's on the tackle? Number 17 on the tackle. The Eagles 13:39 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on the plus side territory. We got a single back I formation, 2 receivers outside. Addison in motion. Addison motions back out. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Play action pass. Gets pressure. Thrown to the fullback and gets about 3 or 4 yards. Oh, boy. Here we go. 2nd down and 5. 12:45 left in the quarter. Shotgun formation. Jefferson in motion to the backfield. Looks like a... Nope, not a blitz. Pressure. Jefferson gets it and is tackled out of bounds. For a 5-yard gain. 3rd down and 1. Vikings are driving. Vikings are driving, defense. Gotta do something. And I bet Pam Oliver was clutching her rock. Her clutching for life. Hand off to Mason, gets a hole, picks up the 1st down. I had no good analogy there, and I apologize. Ugh. Trying to set up the camera. Camera keeps moving because I move around. Tough fantasy day, trying to grind this one out. Are you winning or are you losing, or is it early on? Can't really tell. Alrighty then. Single back formation. Hand off to Mason. On the outside, he's got a hole. To the 10, about the 11-yard line, and he's going to pick up another 1st down for the Vikings. Oh boy. So they kind of did a power run. The outside. Pretty tight right now. It's crazy. You know, you never know what's going to happen in the NFL this year. Crazy year. All right, single back formation. Bunches to the right. Addison in motion. And a handoff to Mason. Gets a hole. Gets tackled by Bond for a 2-yard gain. How's my fantasy team doing? Ugh. I think I'm losing. Jordan Mason has 5 points for me. Ugh. Not very much going on for the fight. The Pats are up 24-13. A play action pass. Pressure. Just throws it at the ground. There's a flag on the play. That might have been a intentional grounding. Or a late hit. I'm not sure. It's grounding. Eagles get bailed on that one. Oh, crap. Rashee Rice did come back, didn't he? 2 touchdowns for you? There was no one in there. That was weird. And one of the most awful plays I've ever seen. I'm going to actually... Never seen that. 3rd and 18. Carson Wentz is 2 for 5 for 20 yards and an interception on 3rd down. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Drops back to throw. Pressure up the middle. Thrown to Hawkinson. Gets 8. 10. Gets a few, but they're going to have to kick another field goal. Hello, darkness, my old friend. The Vikings kicking field goals again. A 28-yard field goal. And it's good. 14-9. Can the Eagles please? Oh, please. Just score another touchdown. Do something, please. We've only played 15 minutes of football. Our O-line. My brother, they're talking crap. So a bunch of people are talking crap in my group chat. What's going on here? 28-0 against the Chiefs. See what's going on. Tito Smith has 31 yards passing. Oh boy. Mahomes, 3 touchdowns. Jacko, 40 yards and a touchdown. This is not good. Looks like Kansas City's back, boys and gals. Turn my call up to old man. Do 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 do. Better. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Is anybody watching baseball right now? World Series coming up, Game 1, Friday. Sorry, we're back from a long commercial break with 9:02 left in the third quarter. Somehow the Philadelphia Eagles gotten stop after stop, bend but no break. Go. Picked up at the 10-yard line, to the 20, to the 30, and dropped at the 29. Flag on the play. Looks like the Eagles are going to be coming back for some hugging and tugging on this one. Personal foul. Ah, you son of a biscuit. Yeah, they're going back 15 years. Oh, puts us in bad territory again. At least the Eagles have only had, like, what, two penalties so far? Eagles rushing 179 yards. We're 25th in rushing. 3.5 yards per carry. 5th in the NFL last year, 4.9. Whew. Barkley is... No 20-yard runs. 0 20-yard runs. 11 rushes for 41 yards, 3.7 yards per carry so far. And we're probably in the shotgun. Yep, we're in the shotgun. I think Shipley's in the backfield. No, that's Barkley. We're going to run the ball up the middle. Nope. Throws the ball to Smith and caught to the 21-yard line. 2nd and 5. Got some yards on first down. I call it Edie. Just got my nose. 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation, I think. Nope, we're in the single back formation for once. Looks like a blitz coming. Oh boy. Play action pass. Picked up. Throws it deep and it's caught by Smith to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, to the touchdown. And the Eagles get a long ball for a touchdown, and it's going to be 21-9. The Eagles finally decided to wake up in the second half. And that's probably the only play we're going to get in the second half, but that's fine. That was a deep, deep ball for a touchdown. Oh my goodness gracious. Finally, dude. And they're on the same page. Jalen Hurts, a deep pass to Devontae Smith after a good pass to A.J. Brown in the first quarter, and the Eagles are up. Oh, gosh. Elliott's in for the attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. 21-9. My gosh, please. Woo! Alright, let's see. What's going on in my fantasy? I'm losing pretty bad. Did I bench? Yep, I benched Devontae Smith. Ha! Well, some you lose some. Took an unnecessary gamble on that one. Thank you, man. The Eagles finally score on offense. A deep strike from Jalen. Let's go, Eagles. What's up, Sinbin? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Dude, Eagles finally getting some offense going. Defense got a touchdown on the whatchamacallit. My brother is pissed off right now. Let's see. Is my brother winning his fantasy game? Oh, wait. I wanted to see what's going on in the rest of the NFL. So the NFL, let's see. NFL games. I like to check scores. I'm doing a lot better. You know, I didn't want to stream today. My girlfriend suggested I stream. I was going to be like, I'm too depressed today. I feel like garbage. And then my girlfriend's like, you gotta fight through it. And here I am, and lo and behold, I feel a lot better after doing it. I do. I feel happy. I feel re-energized. The community gives me strength. Everybody that comes in and hangs out gives me a lot of strength. Need a good support system. So, let's see. Patriots up 31-13. How Drake May, 2 touchdowns. Cam Ward, touchdown. Glad you're doing well. Are the Packers playing today? What time do the Packers play? Check. They are playing. They gotta be playing. They're playing the Cardinals. That's a winnable game. Oh, ball's going up to the 40-yard line. Probably a bad kick. They're just I hate these knuckleballs. They're just hit or miss. That was such a beautiful pass. So he's looking left, looks towards Brown, no one there, throws it there. Got 3:15. Okay, so that'd be about 1:15 for me. You're 2 hours ahead. It must be better though, because I have to wake up like super early to watch these games. I was up like at 9:45. All right, here we go. Blitz, pitch, triple flea flicker, throws the ball. Hawkinson with a drop. That looked like a penalty on Hunt. Yep, they're going to call it. Oh, boy. I think Mike McDaniel's getting fired this game. It's done. He's done. It is 24-6. Cleveland is up. Yeah, that was a penalty. Don't even try to fight at Hunt. That was a penalty. So 24-6. Their 13-3 Jets are losing to Carolina. All right, single back formation. Number 36 in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left. 2 tight ends to the right. Hawkinson in motion. A pitch to 36. It gets... I thought that was a fumble, but he just got blown up in the backfield. Holy moly, Nakobe Dean is back on the field. And he blew up, who is that? Scott? He blew him up in the backfield. The defense is back, baby. Hopefully. They got Campbell playing on the outside? No, they got him in a little bit of a role. Okay. So here we go. Empty back formation, number 1 in motion. And it's caught by Hawkinson for about a 8-yard gain. McDaniel didn't protect Tua. He put winning over player safety. He's getting what he deserves. Exactly. I would say so. McDaniel is not a good coach. I would have told Tua to, retire. I would have definitely told Tua to retire. After the 3rd concussion, I don't think he's the same player. I would have benched him and just taken the losses. Got a quarterback that can throw the ball deep to 2 receivers. But, no, McDaniel wasn't good. Shotgun formation. Caught. Nope, dropped. No, that's caught by Naylor. Dang it. Okay. Oh, no, it was a drop. Okay. It looked like... I couldn't tell. Let me see. That was a catch. Why are you calling it 4th down? Wait, what are you doing? That was a catch. Oh, 1st down. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I'll call it as I see it. I'm not going to, scratch it. But Hawkinson gets a 1st down. And Dory Jackson's hurt again. You okay? Oh, he ain't moving. Oh, that's not good. As much as Adoree Jackson isn't a top corner, I wouldn't say he's a good corner, but you never want to see someone get injured. And he's not moving. This is not good. He's breathing, which is good. We at least see that. Don't want another situation where we have a DeMar Hamlin situation. That was rough to watch. All right, commercial break. Let's check more scores going on. Eagles up, Patriots up, Jets driving. Saints are coming back. It's 20-14 now, and the Chiefs are just rocking the crap out of the Raiders. He's rocking the crap out of the Raiders. The Chiefs are good again. They're going to be 2 games above 500. Ugh. Crap. I knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Eventually the Chiefs were going to figure it out. Hate to see it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to have something to talk about. I'm not doing the best job today. Jackson, okay? Well, he's back up. Let's see what happened. Ooh. Yeah, he got helmet. He made helmet contact with Hawkinson and just bent his neck sideways. He's at least up. But that's not good at all. We got another commercial break. I think it's a lot more serious than we thought it was going to be. Let's see. Fantasy football. I really never know what to say sometimes, to be honest. Matchup. Chiefs defense doing really good. Winning at least one of my leagues. But the other one, it's a loss on this other one. Hockey. He's kicking my ass. Oh, for about 2 minutes. No, I hope not. I don't think Aaron Glenn's a bad coach. I They might. Let me actually think about that. I could see it happening if they're like 0 and 11, 0 and 12, something like that. But I think he's going to carry out the season. Unfortunately, the Jets, they don't have a quarterback. They don't even have an offense. They don't have anything like redeemable about them. Their franchise from top to bottom is bad. So it's really hard for a coach to come in and fix it. Especially when you've been losing for so long. They haven't been good since like what, 2010, 2011? So I could see it happening if they're like, oh, if they don't win a game in like 11 games. But if they win one game, he'll at least finish the season. It's unfortunate. I like Aaron Glenn. I think he's a good defensive coordinator. So Adoree Jackson is walking off the field. What do you think? Do you think they're going to fire him? I know Mike McDaniel's getting fired today or tomorrow. So we got Keely Ringo out there. Oh boy. How fun. All right. Single back formation. Addison in motion. Botched handoff, but gets it to 36. Who gets about 6 yards on that play? Pretty good. Yeah, I think he finishes the season barring anything horrible. He's a good defensive coordinator. He just went to a bad situation. All right, here we go. Single back formation again. 2nd and 5. Okay, drops back to throw. There's pressure up the middle. Caught by Addison for a first down. I need to figure out a way to get my camera to... I don't know. Ducks look so bad, yeah, but... Yeah, I agree. He's got a lot of salary for one. And two, yeah, he made a mistake with Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers is playing really good in Steeler territory. But on the Jets, he wasn't that good. It's a problem with the Jets. It's the Jets franchise. Hand off to 36. Gets up and gets tackled just short of the goal line. Scott, the 3-yard gain. I just think that the Jets are just a poverty franchise right now. Swift in Chicago's going off. What's going on? Not good for you? I feel bad saying that, but I feel like the Jets just aren't a good franchise, and they haven't been for a long time. Caleb Williams has 1 interception, but they're still winning. All right, it's a jumbo formation. Looks like 2 receivers. Oh, it's a Wildcat. Jordan Mason outside gets stopped at the half-yard line. I hope Jets don't fire Glenn. I hope he doesn't. I hope they don't fire him. I know they're going to because that's what they do. The Jets fire like good coaches and then bring in Adam Gase for like 3 years and let him bungle around the team for a while. So it's like very weird franchise. I think Justin Fields sucks. I think he's part of the problem. Okay, they gave it to him. It's a touchdown for the Vikings. All right, that's fine. 21-15. Eagles got to score again, or at least. Yeah, that was a touchdown. Ball barely went over, but it's a touchdown. But that's good for me and my fantasy team. So in fantasy football, Jordan Mason scoring that gave me 11 points. Nice. I have 11 points with Jordan Mason. Tutu Atwell did nothing for me. Oh, let me change the score. I always forget to change the score. Wildcat formation. I haven't seen that in a while. What time is it? It is 12:09. I got work in about 2 hours. Yeah, dude. What was it like 40 million for 2 years for Justin Fields? And he's probably a nice, like, I'm always gonna say like something nice about someone before like totally tearing into their career. Justin Fields is probably a nice guy, but he can't read a defense. He doesn't throw the ball very well. He's just not a good quarterback, and he was a project player. He an athletic player who could have benefited being behind like an Aaron Rodgers, like a Tom Brady when he was drafted. Project player. He probably would have done fine, but the Bears literally drafted him like what, number 2 overall, number 1, number 3, some top 5, somewhere around there, and they thought he was going to be a great quarterback right off the bat, and just threw him to the Lions. He would, I think so. He would, and he's got legs. He might have been really good behind Lamar Jackson, I think. All right, we got a strong formation. 2 receivers. Looks like a blitz is coming. That was an offsides pitch play. Oh, Barkley's got room, and he's got 5 yards. I'll take it. He's got a place in the NFL, but not a $40 million a year starter, which is probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen a team do. Oh, poor Adoree Jackson. He crumpled. He had no feeling in his body. That's scary, dude. Alright. Barkley's got 5 yards on that carry. It's a big old formation. Brown on the right. Hand off to Barkley. Gets a... Oh my gosh, he has a longer run. It's more than 10 yards. But there's a flag. Oh, you sorry sack of crap. Why? No, holding, hugging and tugging. Oh, it wasn't that much? That's awesome. How much was Justin Fields' contract? It says 2 years, 40 million. But maybe that isn't that much in the grand scheme of the salary cap. You're good. You're good. Oh, you kind of when you live with kids, like young kids, you gotta like find creative ways to not say things. Like I have a sailor's mouth, and like especially like I'm trying to keep this as clean as possible. So you got to figure out ways of just discussing your disappointment. 3rd and 15. Eagles are back, dude. This is a one possession game. What the frick are you doing? Oh my gosh, you. Holy moly, the Jets are dopey. They are. They're not good. 3, 2, shotgun, and Hurts takes off. Oh, gets around. Is pedaling, throws the ball, and it's caught by Devontae Smith for a touchdown, but there might be some hugging and tugging. Yeah, that. Oh, we got a legal call. Okay, so it's still a first down. Oh, thank you. 20. Yeah, it's not, comparatively speaking to the rest of the salary cap, no, it's not that bad. But he's a backup quarterback at best. I mean, he's getting paid. I give him that. You know, they gave him one last chance to get paid, which I give him credit for. I'll give him credit for that. But he's not going to get that again. He's probably going to be a backup for the rest of his career. All right, here we go. Single back formation. We're actually running out of freaking the behind center. Play action pass. Oh, throws the ball, gets whacked. Smith takes a hit and catches it, but oh, hands to the face. Okay, I think we're getting a penalty. 1 year and $8 million. That's generous. I know the market, unless it truly changed. It's totally possible. It's totally possible, but you know they took a chance on him, and I totally get taking a chance on him. They gonna call it a catch? McNabb got 5 mil in Minnesota. Times change, huh? It is true. But I think it was worth a lot more, right? Like inflation and things like that. I'm not sure. The market has changed a lot. So it's first down, right? Barkley in motion. Here we go. 4-man rush. Goddard with the catch and a 5-yard gain. I would say, yeah, 40 million is a lot for Justin Fields. Okay. Now let me ask this. Do you think Kirk Cousins would be a better idea? Maybe they trade for Kirk Cousins, the Jets? Or is Kirk Cousins just really that far gone? Yeah, they are. They're getting long. Strong formation. Brown tight to the. That's a pitch play. Okay, gets nothing. Didn't get anything. Maybe Kirk Cousins really that bad that we just aren't gonna look at him as an option to kind of save your job, or Aaron Glenn? What's their salary cap? What's the Jets' salary cap? Let me look. See how bad it is. I really think Mac Jones is a good backup for them. But yeah, maybe not the Jets. He's not saving the Jets. That might be right. Um, Dead cap money. Is Aaron Rodgers still on this? Aaron Rodgers, he's got to be around, right? Or did he get all of his guaranteed money? Their salary cap, so Jets salary cap is 12 million. Yeah, they're not making that trade. Even if they wanted to. It's not good. 12 million in salary cap. What is their salary next year? Their next year 75 million in cap space next year. That's good. I mean, you can do something with it. They just have bad contracts. Garrett Wilson, 34 million. Oh, yeah. I think Rodgers wasn't the same player last year, and I don't think he's the same player this year as he was in his MVP years, but he's a lot better than he was on the Jets. So I agree. I think Kirk Cousins has another good run. He's not like the greatest quarterback. He'll win you a lot of games, but I would try to trade for him if I was a team. Like maybe the maybe I'm trying to think who would be good, who would need a quarterback. I think the Bengals have Joe Flacco, which is Joe Flacco is a lot better than what's that guy Jake Browning. Um, Joe Flacco, quarterback needy team, but I think he needs to go to a situation where he's not trying to patchwork. They could have to teach Cam Ward something, but that team has a lot more problems than just quarterback. Their offensive line, yeah, he's getting bullied back there. He's getting bullied in the back there, and I feel bad for him. Okay, here we go. Shotgun formation, four receivers. Ball. It's 3rd and 5. It's a handoff to Barkley. Freaking zone read run, and it's 4th down. Really? I hate that call, dude. They were doing so good, and then they did a run from the shotgun, or he would be at 4th and 5. Either that, or it's going to turn you into David Carr. Yes, or it might. It's either going to turn him into Peyton Manning, or it's going to turn him into David Carr. That's just the reality of the situation. Kick is up. Kick is no good. Oh boy. All right. First miss all year. Hopefully he doesn't have the yips. He pushed that. Yeah, he pushed it. Mm, that was ugly. Dang it. Wrap it. Sorry, sack of meatballs, my brother would say. Exactly. It's either going to kill his career or he's going to be like a really good quarterback. But they got no offensive line. They got no defensive. They got no defensive backs. No receivers that can catch the ball. It's bad. All right, hand off to Mason. Gets a hole in about 7 yards. Here we go. Oh boy, I'm rooting for him too. You never want to see a #1 overall pick in that situation. They would have been better off drafting like a Will Campbell, in my opinion. Like, just play with the garbage quarterback. But, Callahan was trying to save his job. They're trying to save their job, and they went for a quarterback without any other pieces. Single back formation, and play action pass, pressure, nope. And it's caught by Addison, and it's a first down. Here come the Vikings. It was a chip. And Addison just gets behind the coverage, and Keely Ringo does what Keely Ringo does best by allowing a lot of yards. Keely Ringo, Dory Jackson. What was the other guy? Bennett. 3 corners that can't cover. All right, here we go. Hawkinson in motion. Up, Campbell throws the ball, and it's caught by Addison again. Oh, you suck, you jackass. And Quinion gets shook by Addison on a good route. That was a nice throw. Go from a championship football team to playing like a bunch of dogs. Addison has 5 receptions for 94 yards, single back formation, 2 receivers. It's a toss to Mason. He's going to get swallowed up by DeJean for a loss. Or at least doing that. So it was low, and it was a gas. Still find out had a heart of glass. Eagles, please score. Or we need another interception. Definitely. And thrown to someone. Jefferson. Kind of a good game. Third down and 5. Oh, I love Blondie. Blondie's awesome. I really like Blondie. Alright, shotgun formations. My mom's music. My mom used to listen to them all the time. And sack! Yes! Oh, baby! You got a sack. Yes! And then they're going to go to 19. We need to score a touchdown, please. Anything. Blondie's a very good group. Pat Benatar. My mom loves Pat Benatar. Boom, baby. Can we get a block or a missed field goal? Please. Nope, right down the middle. Okay. It's 21-19. 21-19. Fourth quarter is not good for us. Chipping away at the lead. The Eagles have been playing like really good. I feel like they've played a lot better than scoreboard says. Defensively, I mean, they've had 2 big plays, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Let's see other scores right now. What's going on? NFL. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Titans are down 31-13. Browns are up 24-6. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. Bears up on the Saints 23-14, and the Chiefs obviously beating the Raiders 31-0. Would you believe it that Geno Smith has 67 yards on 10 for 16 passing? That can't be right. Really? What are you doing on offense? Fumbles? What's going on here? Team stats, okay. Sack. 5 punts. No fumbles. There's no turnovers. What the heck? The Raiders have 62 yards passing and 22 yards rushing, compared to 430 yards of total offense from the Chiefs. You would think that they would at least have something more. What's up, Vax? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I was over at Perna stream just saying hi to everyone. Alright. That was a good play. So what happened was there was a stunt up the middle by, who is that? Number 97. Couldn't see his name. So 21-19 in the fourth quarter. Not looking good. Wife got sent off to work, so I popped in to say, yo, what's up? I hope you're doing well. Points off turnovers for Browns. Bad pick thrown by Tua. It's not good. Not good. Yeah, McDaniel's done. Wife got sent off to work. Nice. You're going to be modding Perna's stream, right? Then after I get off work, we can hang out. Maybe play a game or something. We lose to Wentz. I will not be. I will say the Eagles are cooked if we lose to Wentz. If we lose 3 straight, it's not looking good. Sin been 21 points. That's terrible. 21 points off turnovers for the Browns. That's crazy. Their defense is really good. Offense sucks, but their defense is really good. Single back formation. A handoff to Barkley and gets absolutely denied in the backfield. And that's just not good. You're probably going to be streaming pretty soon, right, Sinbin? About an hour, less than an hour? What happened? Mylotta... Okay, so Dickerson missed a block and Mylotta missed a block. I don't even remember losing 3 straight many times. I don't remember much either. It's been a while. I mean, like, 2020 was a really bad year. Shotgun formation. Up. Dances around the pocket. Throws the ball away. Ooh, and he got crunch. Yeah, I gotta keep the pornographers in check. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down for that. I'll come into your stream for a little while, Sinbin. I go to work at 2:00 my time. So I'll at least leave a lurk around on my computer. Never lost 3 in a row. I would say like 06. When they were like 6-10, I would say. It was very rare. Dances around the pocket. Throws the ball. And caught by Brown. For a first down. Nice. Come on, baby. Hey, Mom. How you doing? Come on, Eagles. Wilmian and the Grete is my mom. Hope you're doing good. Maybe that year we went 8-8. Yeah, the ACL. I remember that. The ACL tear. McNabb wasn't playing. I remember that. Hand off to Barkley. Gets a hole and gets about 8 yards. Eagles' offense is looking a lot better than it has in a few games. Hope you're doing good, Mom. Second and 2. How many yards does Barkley have? Hopefully he has like 100 almost. I'm going to look that up. The last time Eagles hand off to Barkley, spins, gets away, and gets about 5 or 6 before being brought down. There's 7 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game. 21-19. I think you can see on my little scoreboard. Last time Eagles lost 3 in a row. I think it was 2020, but... Oh, Barkley's down! No! What happened? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Doing good on fantasy football? Oh, the Eagles lost 3 consecutive games on December 31st, 2023 to January 15th, 2024. Oh, he's down. He's hurt. Not good. The running back for the Eagles got hurt. They're trying to pop his arm back into place. All right, we got... Yeah, we lost 3 in... Play action pass. Throws the ball, and it's caught by Smith to the 27, but he's down. He's down. Eagles are driving. I think he's coming back into the game. I would leave him out. Leave Barkley out for a little bit. He was playing well, too. The NFL won't mention McNabb never lost 3 in a row. Did he really not? Connor McNabb lost 3 games in a career multiple times. The 2009 season, the Eagles lost 3 straight to the Dallas Cowboys. Well, that doesn't... It does, no, he's never lost 3 games in a row. Touchdown, A.J. Brown! What happened? Eagles. Eagles just scored. And I wasn't paying attention. Okay. What happened here? So Brown in motion, gets by number 7, who is hugging and tugging on him, catches the ball in for the touchdown, and the Eagles are up 27-19 so far. It's going to be a 28. Yeah, never 3 in a row. Never 3 in a row on a game. Never 3 games in a row, but he has lost 3 consecutive times to a... I will. Okay, kick is up. Kick is right down the middle. 28-19. Okay, the Eagles' offense is playing really good. A beautiful pass. I'm sorry. I'll pay attention for the rest of the game. We're winning though, 28-19. I wouldn't say that the Eagles are back yet. They got to do this for another game. Yeah, he never lost. He never lost 3 in a row. Bottom line, just couldn't get it done in the playoffs. That's okay. He's still my guy. One of the best quarterbacks in Eagles history. Probably the best so far. I can hear my voice on my mom's phone. The sound of my voice. Let's check the scores. Let's go. NFL. Eagles are up 28-19. Patriots are up 31-13 over the Titans. Panthers up on the Jets 13-3. Dolphins down 31-6 to the Browns of all teams. Oh, they obviously. Tua has 3 interceptions and 0 touchdowns. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, it is fun. I'm having fun. Just sitting here watching the game, talking football. That's what I like. I like this. This is probably good. I wasn't going to do it this morning, Mom. Didn't feel like it. Oh, definitely. I think that McNabb is a great quarterback. If people really just crapped on him, it's because he played in Philly, for one thing. Philly fans are very volatile, so if you're not winning or not doing what you want them to do, they're going to get upset. And that's fine. And then you got the media just never giving him enough attention, like they gave Brady and Manning. He was up there, dude. He went to 5 NFC championship games. And that's hard to do. It's hard to get to 1 NFC championship game. Ha! That's exactly what happened. I wasn't gonna do it, but my girlfriend, my fiance. Hard to say fiance. Fiance is such a weird word. I hate it. My girlfriend, I'm just gonna say girlfriend. My girlfriend told me, hey, sometimes when you're feeling depressed, you just gotta push on through. And I feel good. I feel really good about that. Yeah, regardless of cheating and shenanigans, most clutch throw in the 4th and 26 throw was hecka great. All right, here we go. Wentz in the shotgun, Mason to the left, bunch formations, Addison in the... and he caught it. Addison's doing so good. Ugh. Sorry about your Dolphins, Mom. Sorry about your Dolphins. They're losing. Your coach is probably going to get fired after today. 2nd and 4 with 6:07 left in the quarter. Not good. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a Packers fan. Shotgun, Wentz back to throw, throws the ball, and caught by Addison again, and he is eating Keely Ringo alive like a bag of chips on a Sunday morning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot you're a Packers fan. But you've had your day in the sun. You had your day in the sun. The Packers have Super Bowls. Eagles didn't have Super Bowls until like a few years ago. Alright, shotgun, back to throw. Is gonna pop it deep. Coverage by Mitchell and just overthrows Jefferson. I know you love your Dolphins. You still have the pair. I will say you still have your perfect season. 72 Dolphins are still the only perfect team in the NFL ever. In the playoffs and regular season included. The Dolphins have 2 Super Bowls. Back to back. They went to 3. It's just been a long 25 years for you guys. And I have a video coming out. I'm going to try and make a video this week about what happened to the Dolphins after 2020. I mean, after the 2000 season. What year was that? Did they do that? Second down and 10. Shotgun, Hawkinson in motion. Back to throw. Pressure up the middle. Throws it to 84, I believe. Oh, it's picked! No, it's not picked. It's just dropped by Thielen. So the only one it's just been a rough 25 years. 3rd and 10. That looked like an interception. Maybe not. He's going to challenge that. Nope, he puts it back in his pocket. He puts it back. Sin not in the playoffs. Oh, here we go. Trash talk. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. And he's going to take off and get around Campbell. Going to get up and stumbling, bumbling like Fran Tarkenton in the 1970s. Or Steve Young in the 1990s, 80s or 90s. I'll give you guys like a little bit of tidbit on the Dolphins from the research I've done. So the Dolphins from 1972 to 1990, from 1966 when they started to 1990 when their owner passed away. Oh, injury on the field. Who's injured? I think that's 97. Not good. Oh boy. Another injury for the Eagles. Steve Young, I like because I'm also left-handed. He was a really good like dual threat. I think the first one I could think of is like Fran Tarkenton as a dual threat. But then you got Steve Young who really like pushed it. Michael Vick. Regardless of what people think of him and his dog fighting. I don't think it's right. But he was a pioneer in the run game. Keely Ringo ran his helmet into the chest of our defensive tackle. Sherman, the head coach. Sherman wasn't a very good head coach, was he? Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. He's been a good guy on his release. I do agree with that. But yeah, I thought Sherman wasn't a very good coach. I know Mike Holmgren came first, and was it Sherman after that? Can't remember. Here we go. All right, pressure. Throws it deep. And just underthrows everyone. But yeah, Dolphins, yeah, only team to go undefeated both in the regular season and bad GM after Wolf. How long did Wolf how long was he with the GM? He had to be there for a while, right? I'm sorry, I'm just curious. Ooh, Wentz almost took a bad step. That could have been bad. Just couldn't get any leg under it. All right, Hawkinson drops the ball. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Yeah, I don't remember. So to be honest, I was a Rams fan when I was a kid. My dad's a Rams fan, so like I kind of just followed him. He was the one that watched football a lot. And it wasn't until like after 2003 that I became an Eagles fan. When I was old enough to make my own decisions, I bounced around team to team. I was like, oh, I like this team. I like this team as a kid. Until finally settling on the Eagles. Here we go. Wentz is going to try and scramble and gets tackled for a first down. I mean, they're wasting a lot of clock, which is good. Kind of. My Packers didn't make McNabb throw. No, it was. I mean, when you have a bad play call, I could see where Sinbin's doing. When you have bad play call, it leaves you open for a pass like that. But yeah, McNabb threw a really good pass. You love McNabb? 1991 through two. Oh yeah, definitely. There are three MVPs with Brett Favre. That was him. Okay. McNabb. McNabb was great. A lot of people don't like him. They say he's overrated, but he'd be underrated. Oh, definitely. But Andy Reid is a better coach than Sherman in a lot of ways. Shotgun, back to throws the ball, and it's caught by Addison. I have been with the Hawks since I was in my teens. Didn't really pay attention to the NFL before that. So yeah, you're from Seattle, so I get it. Kind of the hometown team, and then you just most underrated QB ever, and now Hurts is coming closer. I think Hurts will pass him if he continues this trajectory. 301 yards from Wentz. I think that up pressure, throws the ball and caught by Hawkinson on a dive. Holy crap! Oh boy! What a play! 119.5, right? Probably gonna go for two, I believe. See, did he catch that? Oh, he dove out for that one. He caught that. No. It rolled around a little bit. Hold on. They're gonna review that. Hold on. Don't put that on the board yet. MVP wins back in 2016, maybe. How are the Titans doing, boy? The most underrated ever. Hurts maybe even more underrated. Could be. If he wins another Super Bowl, then I think they'll start respecting him. I get it. Boy, how's your Titans? How are they doing, boy? Same old, same old. If you guys haven't checked out Sinbin's stream, he's a really cool dude. Does a lot of sports. He does WNBA. Yeah, it doesn't look like a TD, but it was a really nice try. Sinbin's stream does a lot of like sports. He does NFL, hockey, basketball. I mean, WNBA. He's been really into the WNBA. He's been getting a good following from that. Let's see what they say. Oh, no problem. I'm always going to shout people out when they come in. At least try to. That was a Superman type play. Ah. If it's an incomplete pass, you hate to see it as a football fan, but as an Eagles fan, I love it. That bad, huh? MVP wins. No, not MVP. He's thrown 2 interceptions, boy. Incomplete pass. Cool. Nice to go. Nice going. Dude, Titans are done. I feel bad for you guys, dude. I mean, you could. It's not too late to change teams, boy. You changed teams once before. You were a Raiders fan, and now you're a Titans fan. So it's not like you can't do it again. Never too late. Find yourself a nice team. Find you a team that already has a Super Bowl. Maybe the Cowboys. Maybe the Cowboys would be nice for you. Shotgun formation on a 4th and 2. Thielen in motion. Running back to the left. 3 wide receivers to the right. 1 to the left. And drops back to throw. Throws it quickly to Addison, who gets out of bounds for a first down. Sorry, sack of meatballs. Sucks. He just got a little, out route, small little out route, and just took it for a first down. Can't cover that, really. Unless you jump the route. But that's risky. Don't worry, nothing bad is happening to the child in the background. Just throwing a tantrum. Number 18 in motion, Jefferson. Shotgun formation, drops back to throw. Gets the pocket and a sack again, this time by... I think that's Jalix Hunt, number 0. No, that's Uche. Uche on the sack. And Carson Wentz goes down, and the Eagles playing really good defense. And we put this together. Don't make it close. 2nd down and goal. Shotgun. Back to pass. Throws the ball to Hawkinson. Gets tackled. 2:20 left in the game. I mean, at least they're wasting the clock. I'm good with that. Shotgun formation. Drops back to throw. Throws the ball up in the air and overthrows number 1, Naylor. 4th and goal. And I think they're going to take another field goal. DeJean on the coverage. I've been slouching a little bit. My back hurts. I don't want to go to work. I want to stay home. Nap. All day. Alright, we're out of commercial. Let's check the scores of the other games. Let's see what's going on. Obviously, Eagles are up. Panthers are up 13-6. Dolphins are down 31-6. Saints are down 26-14. And the Raiders are the Raiders 31-0. Titans lost 31-13. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. Titans suck, dude. They might be worse than the Jets. Justin Fields threw an interception? No way. Tyrod Taylor has 2 interceptions. Terrible. Is he back on the Eagles? He's not. No way. He's considering coming back. He's considering. Tyrod Taylor, it's just the Jets, dude. Jets just suck. They're just a bad franchise. Dude, Wentz played his tail off. I will say Wentz played his tail off in this one. The 2 interceptions, it sucks. But, 300 yards passing, it's confirmed. Send me the thing. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, here we go. And kick is up, and the kick almost was bad. (22-28). I mean, he left the Raiders because they sucked, Mom. When he was like 5. Confirmed. All right. I don't know how I feel about that. I know. Love your team. 5 field goals, 1 touchdown. They just can't punch it. They just couldn't punch it into the end zone. That's really good defense by the Eagles. And now, can we put the ball game away with a minute and 57 seconds left to go? Shall see. They do that, then the Eagles back in the win column. I think instead of doing like a full-on review of the week, I'm gonna do just an Eagles recap. All right, here we go. Ball taken. They got 3 timeouts. Almost broke it off, but just tackled by the last defender. Here we go. Barkley's out there. How many yards does Barkley have? Can we please get him over 100 yards for once? I would love that. Barkley has 46 yards. I don't think we're getting that. But we're not getting it. Nope. I mean, Hurts is 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm good with that. All right, we got the single back formation. People just lining up on the defensive side trying to stop the run. Barkley doesn't break a tackle, gets nothing. They're going to have to throw the ball. They got to throw it once. They have to. They got to get a first down through the air. They want to win. Oh boy. Vikings take their first time out. Who you guys got? Do you guys got who has the commander? Do you all have the Commanders or do you have the Cowboys in that game? I would say I kind of think the Cowboys are going to win. It might be a stretch, but I think the Cowboys can win that. All right, here we go. Second and 9, shotgun formation. 4 receivers out there. They're probably going to run. Brown in motion. Back out. Play action. Throws it and dropped by Brown. Oh boy. Okay. Getting scary. Oh man. This is not good. He threw it behind Brown. He didn't put it on him. That sucks. Now you're definitely in a passing situation, maybe. No, I would actually run the ball and then go for it on 4th down. 2, 1, 0. Delay of game or a timeout? Please delay of game. I mean, please timeout, not delay of game. Okay, timeout. Oh boy. This season, the Eagles feel like the 2014 Hawks did. We all know they have that skill and ability to win a lot of their games. That's how it feels. They have they have a really good, like one of the best rosters in the NFL. Yeah, they're just dropping games for no reason, not playing up to their potential. 39 shotgun formation. Dotson in motion. Oh, there's a blitz coming. Throws the ball deep up in the air, and it is caught by A.J. Brown for a first down, and gets dropped, and the Eagles are going to win the game. Oh, boy, A.J. Brown is having a coming out party like it's 1999. According to Prince and the Revolution. Oh, yeah. A deep ball from Hurts to Brown. And we got ourselves a win after a garbage whatever we call it, garbage 2 weeks where we couldn't beat the New York Giants and we couldn't beat the Broncos. Broncos are a good team, I think, defensively, but the Giants, that's a game that breaks my heart. A.J. Brown, 4 catches, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns. There we go. Go! Oh, I forget. Yeah, you really dislike the Vikings. I forget they're in your division. They just never do anything. That's the thing. A.J. Brown, purple incarnation of Satan. That's good. They do it all the time. I'm not a Vikings fan. I love their uniforms. I love purple. But I just don't know. I've always respected the Packers. I think my brother's favorite quarterback of all time is Brett Favre, regardless of what he does. Yeah, Tom Grossi saying. I watch Tom Grossi. All right, here we go. Minute 33 left. They're going to try and run. Second 13. Gets nothing. Somehow we won this game. Minute 22. Jalen Hurts has 158.3. 150. Is it 158 or 153? He has a perfect passer rating. 19 for 23 on 326 yards. Devontae Smith, 9 catches, 183 yards and a touchdown. 4 catches from A.J. Brown and 2 touchdowns. 121 yards. That's crazy. When are they going to start, respecting the pass and letting Saquon Barkley get going? That'd be really nice. Another timeout. Our run game just sucks this year. Oh, man, I gotta go to work. In about an hour. Alright, I had a good time. 47 seconds left. Come on, baby. 3rd and 13. I mean, the Vikings played really good up until the point where they just couldn't score the ball. Couldn't get any touchdowns, except for one, I think. Yeah, 1 touchdown. Jordan Mason. Okie dokie. And there we go. 40 seconds left, 38. So we'll probably just get a playoff. $30. They're gonna let the clock run out. Eagles won. Like there's unless we get a miracle in the Meadowlands situation, but I'm 100% sure that that's not gonna happen. All right, 2 seconds left. What are they gonna do? Take the delay of game? Ugh, they're just dragging this on. Ugh, it sucks. Here we go. Ugh. Did you guys believe that the Dolphins were like beating the Broncos like 70-20? Eagles win. All right, everyone. I will be back. I gotta get ready for work. Much love. I'll see y'all later. I gotta get ready for work, so sorry to play and go. Much love to everyone. Adios. I'll be in the stream